Namaste, my darling Capricorns. Thank you so very much for joining me here this week. This reading is for your weekly overview for November 17th to November 23rd. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Salma. I'm a spiritual medium, a channel, a healer, and I welcome you to my channel. This week, my darling Cappies, we are still doing a backward motion as we have Mercury retrograde doing a pause, almost a cosmic breath, okay? A retrograde dance, if you will, which is asking us all to slow down, to revise, redo, revisit, realign what truly matters in our life. Mercury goes retrograde 3 to 4 times a year, and it is the planet of communication, transportation, technology. So, we could be feeling or experiencing issues with electrical things, with our computers, with our communication, even with travel. We also have Jupiter and Saturn right now guiding us towards greater wisdom as we do this cosmic pause, reminding us that this time of reflection is most necessary to create transformation in our lives. Okay, my darling Cappies? Now, for you for this week, my darling Capricorns, it's about reassessing your commitments, everything that you have on your plate. So, my darling Capricorns, your ambition is strong, but the cosmos asks you to restructure very wisely. Old projects or career plans may need adjustments at this time, okay? Things could be imbalanced with these commitments or plans that you have. This is a great time because of Mercury retrograde, Jupiter retrograde. This is a great time to finalize or to refine, redo, revise, recalibrate, rather than starting something from scratch. Okay? And your mantra, my darling Capricorns, for the week of November 17th to 23rd is, I build with wisdom, I build with wisdom and steady grace. I build with wisdom and steady grace. So keep that mantra with you, write it down, put your hand on your heart and repeat, I build with wisdom and steady grace. And as you do that, you will find that you will be able to get more balance in your life and in the commitments that you have in front of you. Okay, my darling Capricorns? Now, I have picked 5 different decks to do your reading today. So I'm just going to switch my screen so you can see me shuffle your cards for this week. All right, here we go. So for the very first deck, my darling Cappies, this deck is our Chakra Insights, and it tells us what energy center or centers in our body need realigning. And the energy centers are very, very important because if something is not aligned, it can really cause stress mentally, physically, emotionally in our body. It can even cause ill health, okay? So this is the Chakra Oracle deck that I have, and I call upon our beloved angels and guides, our loved ones in the spirit world of the highest love and light, to please give me the card that will serve the highest good for our dear Capricorn collective to know. And this is the card that is coming through for you. All right. The second deck that I chose, my darling Capricorns, is the Soul Truth. And what is it that the soul wishes you to know at this time? What is your soul trying to tell you? Is your soul trying to tell you? For the collective of Capricorn, please, Spirit, please give me the cards that will serve the highest good for the collective of Capricorn. All right. That is your Soul Truth card. The next deck is an energy healing deck that I've picked. And let's see what that says. Okay, there we go. The fourth deck that I picked, my darling Capricorns, is the Angel Tarot. See what the Angel Tarot has to say. And I have shuffled these very well already. Oh, okay, that one just came out. So I'm going to take that. the very last card, my darling Capricorns, is the Archangel deck. So let's see what the Archangels have to say for our dear Cappies. And this is the one that's coming out. Wonderful. All right. So I'm just going to flip my screen and give you your special messages for this week. And I'm going to read these in the order that they came out. So for the very first card, my darling Capricorns, it is money. Money. That is the first card that came out. Now, this would be your root chakra. So the root chakra is the energy center that is at the base of your spine. And it represents sustenance, safety, money, shelter, food. So what I hear Spirit saying, my darling Capricorns, is that there is an imbalance in the root chakra for you. There is some stress related to your finances, to your abundance, to power, and also to generosity. And I'm also hearing Spirit say that it is also affecting your navel sacral. Now, your navel sacral is just above the root chakra. It's an orange energy center, and it represents physical desires, appetites, addictions, when it is off balance. But when it is in balance, it represents authenticity and creativity. Okay, my darling Capricorns. Now, what I'm hearing Spirit say is a very good way, first and foremost, to bring balance to these two energy centers, your root chakra and your navel sacral, would be doing some grounding work. And you can ground by going outside on your yard, in a park. I know depending on where you live, it could be a little cold right now, but we still have some beautiful days. I know the sun is shining here in Vancouver, British Columbia, where I am. And take your shoes off and just plant your feet on the grass or on the ground, in the soil, and envision beautiful roots coming from the bottom of your feet, going down into the planet Mother Earth. And allow all the energy that's been built up, all the blockages from every energy center, specifically your navel sacral and your root chakra, and allow that to flow down into Mother Earth to be recycled and healed. Okay? So grounding is very, very important for you at this time, my darling Cappies. There is a very big emphasis for those of you on your finances at this time. Worry, stress around finances, anxiety around finances. Will I be able to make it? Will everything work out? And I hear Spirit saying not to worry, my darling Capricorns. Everything is working out as it should. And if anybody has a Capricorn in their life, they know that they are one of the most hardworking individuals. And you are most definitely working towards your dreams in some capacity, and regardless of what stage you are at in your life, okay? The next card that you got, my darling Cappies, is Am I Willing? Am I willing? Let me read you the card. You are on the edge of something great. You are at the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk in what you are trying to do. Uncertainty and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain, and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave, my darling Capricorns, and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Okay? Beautiful and powerful card. You are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is a risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain, and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. So the question Spirit asks you, my darling, it won't be an easy road by far, and it hasn't been an easy road, but are you willing? Are you willing to persevere? Are you willing to put in the elbow grease and the hard work? Because I really do believe that if any sign could, it would be our darling Capricorns. They are very, very hardworking by nature. So Spirit is not saying to you, my darling Capricorns, that the road will be easy, that there won't be failures, that you won't be rerouted. None of that, because those things are already written. They're part of the process, okay? But remember that through those detours, through that hardship, through all the failures that you have or may be going through, there is a great deal of resilience and strength that is igniting within you. And I really do believe, my darling Capricorns, that you are not only willing, but that you are ready to take on these challenges. I also hear Spirit saying, you are almost there, and you have worked so very hard for this objective, for this dream, for this goal, and it hasn't been easy for you. There could be days where you really feel alone and like you're doing it all by yourself, but know that the spirit world and your loved ones in spirit, your angels and guides, are around you, helping you and raising you up, opening the pathway to your goals and your dreams. Absolutely beautiful. Your special action message for the week of November 17th to 23rd, my darling Capricorns, is be brave. Follow your heart's compass and lift the lid on your own dreams. Follow your heart's compass and lift the lid on your heart's dreams, on your own dreams. Today's mantra for you and this week's mantra for you, my darling Capricorns, write this down, fold it up, and put it in your wallet or your purse or your bag that you carry every day. The mantra is, it is possible. It is possible. I am so excited for you, my darling Capricorns. Now, the third card is the healing card. And this card clearly tells me that there is also a balance with your navel sacral. And I felt that with the first card. But that is a physical desires, appetites, addictions that are not serving your highest good. This could be fear. This could be things that you do that you know are not healthy for you, thoughts that you keep, anxiety that you hold. And again, doing grounding work will very much help you. Also, eating fruits and vegetables that are either orange or red will really also help to ground you better. Wearing colors that are orange or red could really benefit you at this time. Your healing card is courage. Courage. So my darling Cappies, you are being asked to have a great deal of courage at this time. Listen to this. Put your hand on your heart, my darling Capricorns. Put your hand on your heart and hear me as I read this. I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the tests of life. I trust in God and I stand tall before the tests of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. I am a being of new life. Courage. Okay, my darling Capricorns. So I really do feel you've been through a great deal. And Spirit is telling you that God is with you, that Spirit is with you, to have courage, to have strength. And some of you, this may resonate with some of you, but there may have been some actions or decisions that you took that you are not happy about. And that could be also weighing heavily on you. Maybe it involved you or other people, and it caused a lot of hurt and pain. Something around you. It could even be grief. And grief comes in many forms. And you're slowly starting to not only release this, but you're starting to see how strong you really are. And through those lessons of life, you're realizing what you don't want in your life, and what you will accept in partnerships and in life in general, and what you will not accept. Okay? Beautiful. So have courage, my darling Capricorns. The fourth card that you got, my darlings, is Nine of Earth. Nine of Earth, beautiful, beautiful card. very much coincides with the root chakra and the navel sacral. Grounding, getting out in nature, doing breath work will really, really benefit you, my darling Capricorns. You may be have a lot in your mind space. You could be studying. You could be having a lot on your plate with work, and you're being asked to get outside, to ground, to meditate, to pray, to get out in nature. This card, the Nine of Earth, really speaks to enjoying life's little luxuries. Enjoy the little luxuries of life. Things don't have to be grandiose, right? You could be enjoying an ice cream cone and really, really loving the taste of it and being thankful to have this ice cream. Sometimes, we could be eating an ice cream and we're just eating it very quickly. Spirit is saying, slow down. Enjoy those little luxuries of life. As you're walking and you see the leaves change color and fall to the ground, admire the beauty of our planet. The little tiny things that you don't think of, be grateful for them and enjoy them. Even if it's a pedicure, a manicure, a nice walk out in nature, spending time with your children, with your loved ones, with your spouse, with your friends, with your colleagues, even little conversations that bring you up and inspire you. Enjoy those little things that life is giving you right now. And you are really being asked to spend more quiet time alone, doing more praying, meditating, and gratitude work. You're going to find a lot of peace if you take the time to pour into your own cup right now. I'm also feeling with the Nine of Earth, because it's the Earth card. There is a great deal of sustenance coming to you, financial abundance that will be coming to you. Maybe not at this moment, but it is coming. And I do feel like you're working towards it. Okay? So keep doing what you're doing. Be grateful for all that you have, the people that are around you that support you, and the little luxuries of life. Okay, my darlings? And I hope that resonated with you, my darling Capricorns. The very last card is the Archangels. And the magnificent Archangel that comes through for you, my darling Cappies, is Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, he who is like God, with a message, my darling Capricorns, letting you know that you are safe. You are safe. Let go of the worries about what's going to happen. Will I have enough? Will I be able to do this? Will my children? Will my family? You are all safe. Archangel Michael is protecting you against all lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and your home. Okay? You could be in situations, circumstances, or environments that are creating negative thoughts or lower energies around you, even certain people. And you're being asked to release these lower energies from your life because they're not serving you. But do know that every action creates a reaction. And I really do feel that these lower energies could really be clouding you at this time, my darling Capricorns. They could be self-created. They could be through mental stress. They could be through circumstances around you right now that are really bringing anxiety and stress into your life, maybe financial concerns, whatever it may be, concerns for children or health or whatever. But you are safe. And do ask Archangel Michael to raise your vibration and to protect you. Do that every time you feel any anxiety or you feel like your vibration is lowering. Okay, my darling Capricorns? Well, I really do hope that these messages for the week of November 17th to 23rd resonate with you. I wish you a most amazing and magnificent week ahead. If you're new, I so welcome you to my channel, and I thank you for liking, for sharing, for subscribing. Do join me every week, and by liking, sharing, subscribing to my YouTube channel, to my website, you are helping me to raise my page. It gives a beautiful exchange of energy so that I can continue doing these readings for you every week. Well, my darlings, there you have it. My sweet, sweet Capricorns, I wish you a most magnificent and amazing week ahead. Be blessed. All my love. Namaste.